cracking, everybody? On today's video, we're going to do something different. We're going to be starting something new on my channel. Being that work is kind of like preventing me from doing videos for you guys, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start recording myself and the jobs that I do. Just trying something new, you know what I mean? So I get you guys some content out there. So this is gonna be my first day doing this, so we'll see how it goes. I've never done nothing like this, so we're gonna learn together. Typically, I just have the camera next to my desk on my computer, and I just click record, and and I make my videos on my Linux content. But on this, I'm actually taking you out in the field and showing you what it is I do for work. So, as far as my work, I am a emergency service technician for water damage. I do water damage for insurance companies and things like that. So, houses that get flooded and things like that. Get refrigerator floods and toilet floods, water heater floods, water dispenser floods, any type of flood damage. Pretty much I go out to the job and I handle the mitigation part of the job. So these types of jobs come in two stages. We have the emergency services, which is removing all the wet materials or drying them down, whichever one is more feasible. And then you have the repairs. I don't do the repairs. I only do the mitigation part of the job. So that means that someone else comes in and actually does the repairs. So it can either be from the same company or just a whole separate company, a whole separate contractor, all on its own. So these jobs that I do, they're typically just residential jobs, which is basically, a small job. It could be 1 or 2 rooms that are affected. Sometimes it could be up to several rooms, but they're still considered residential losses, which means it's just a single dwelling home and, areas of the house are affected. However, I do also do commercial losses and things like that, but those are a different beast, different animal altogether. It's mainly like it could be a warehouse, it could be a commercial, something big. Just whenever you think of a commercial job, you're thinking of a larger scale residential loss. But in this case, today we're going to a house that has only one room that's affected, and it is a bedroom and a closet that are affected. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to look at the damages, and I'm going to take you along to show you what it is I do as far as the work itself. Sorry for the glare back here. I am driving, obviously, to my job, and the sun just happens to be back there. All right, it is early in the morning. It's about 7:45, 8ish in the morning. So we're heading out to this one job, and I'm gonna have you guys tag along with me. All right, you guys. I'll see you when we get to the job site. Hey, everybody. All right, so we're here on site now. So I'm gonna walk into the home so we can go through the process of my day-to-day work. So, like I said before, this is an office that got flooded. So I'm in the room now. Let me just show you the room. You can see. So the wall is basically wet from underneath this desk over here. It goes all the way around. Here, and it's also wet inside of this closet here. So basically what I need to do is to start off, I have to move a lot of this stuff out of the way. So I have this desk, this here, and this other desk. All of it is going to have to be moved out of the way so I can get to these walls. And apart from these walls, the floor is also affected. This floor is going to be removed also. So you can see right here in the closet, the floor is in the closet also. And this floor is also going to have to be removed. So there's a lot of stuff I have to get out of the way before I even get started. So I'm going to go through that process now. And this is the day of my life. So let's get it started. Now this desk right here, I'm just going to butt it up to this and also cover it up with plastic. Okay, son. So now I got both desks covered. Just want to show you the way I got it covered. I got enough clearance so I can get to these walls right here now. So now I'm going to work on the closet. Okay. So now I have to deal with this closet organizer here. So I'm going to remove everything that's inside of it and then see about detaching it.
all set up. I'm just going to take a few of these pictures off the walls, a few little things here and there, and start cutting the walls. So hang tight. Okay, so now that I got the room prepped, I got all the walls. Got my chalk line on all the walls. So let's go to town and start cutting drywall. Of course, the battery died. Fresh new battery. So around these light switches, I just cut around them. So that way when I pull this piece of drywall, that'll stay in place. There you go. And now go down the wall. Doing the same thing. And this floor is going to get removed, so I'm not worried about protecting the floor. good old insulation. When I first started doing this stuff would make me itch. Now it doesn't even bother me. After 25 years, it just doesn't bother me. All right, after doing the drywall and removing any insulation, what I do is remove the nails or screws. Right, this section is pretty much done. I'll do a final vacuum. But remember, I still have to do the floor. So now let's move to this wall. All right, all my cuts are done now. It's just a matter of removing the drywall. Okay, so in this closet right here, we have a shear panel behind the wall. So what I have to do is use my pry bar in order to get to this drywall. And that's it for the drywall. Alright, so you can see right here, this is what's called a shear panel or shear wall. Fireproof wall, because there is a fireplace on the opposite side right here. More nails, more screws. Alright, so that there is all the drywall demo. So I started over there, worked my way this way, all the way down to the closet. And there you have it. Now, it's time to start removing this floor. This first section of the floor, there's a lot of water right here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of water. So I'll continue. Start working in this closet now. Okay, so I don't know if you can see all the water that's on the floor right there, that's coming through on the camera. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean up this area real good. I'm just going to vacuum over here, clean everything, sanitize the walls. That way I don't have to put some plastic down on the floor, and I can move this desk back over here and continue with the floor. So I'll start that process now. What's that?
I was looking in there.
Oh, it's pretty wet.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. You can see all the water right there.
Oh, wow. So it looks like it's coming from right that drain, huh? That foundation right there.
Yep. I mean, it's pretty bad over here. This is where most of the water damage occurred, and from here it spread out. Alright. So now I'm going to grab some sanitizer, sanitize this area, and then I have to put some plastic right here on the floor so I can move this desk over here so the desk doesn't get damaged. So that's what I'm working on next. Alright, quick wipe down on the floor. Just to dry it up some. Now I can put some plastic down and get my desk moved back over here. Okay, now I'm going to work on this strip of wood, or sheet vinyl, whatever you want to call it. Since I got this already sitting over there, it's on plastic, so I'll do the same thing over here and get this section out. Now, because of the situation of how this office is set up, I'm gonna remove the rest of this floor in little sections. So it's gonna be remove a little, move here, remove a little, move there. So there's gonna be some back and forth going on, but you know, it's all about getting it done. So here we go. All right, I ended up drawing the floor before I moved the cabinet, so you can see under there, and it has these little nubs on the bottom of the this desk. I'm pretty sure this desk also has them, but there was so much water over there, and it got caused right here in this area, so I wanted to make sure I had plastic underneath that. But you kind of get a view of my world. So now I'm just going to clean up, set up the equipment, and I'm done. All right, that's pretty much a wrap on this job. I got all the equipment set up now. So just check you around, show you everything. That's the closet. Wall behind the desk. You see I got all the flooring removed. Give you a quick overview of the entire room. Alright, and that's going to do it for this job. I'll have to come back in about 72 hours or so. Check the walls, make sure all the wood framing is dried out, and then I'll put it in the hands of the reconstruction crew. We won't get to see everything put back because I only do the removal. We have a separate crew for my company that actually does the drywall replacement and all that. So they'll be the ones to come out here and take care of all of that. Me, I'm the demo guy. I'll make sure all the demo gets done correctly, and I'm in charge of drying it out. Then the demo guys come in, take care of the walls and the flooring and all that. So it's a separate crew. Whether it's my company that does it or another company, they they do the demo and the replacement done like that in separate crews. You know, it's just something to do with insurance work and how they operate. This is one of their requirements of how they want it done, so that's how we do it. So I'm gonna walk you out. And this job's a wrap. And everything that was in this room, all the, you know, chintzy items and things like that, I basically just put them in the garage. On certain jobs, we have to get pods, and we use boxes and everything. We'll box everything and, you know, park a pod right here in the driveway and load everything in there, depending on the size of the job. But this one was just one room, so we were able to just put everything inside of the garage. He wanted it this way, so that's how we did it. All right, so that's gonna do it for this job.